Okay, today we're talking about warded pick sets. So this is a warded pick set. I just put these up on our gear website last night. The easiest way to find that is to go to our homepage, utac.io, and then just scroll down and click on Gear Store. So these are about 13 bucks, and it's 5 separate warded picks, and they are primarily to be used on warded padlocks. So let's talk about how to get the most out of these and just basically how they work. And this is going to be a super duper short lesson. So first, you have to identify that you're dealing with a warded padlock or any other type of warded lock that these would work on. Let me show you some examples of what a warded lock keyway looks like. So some of the best ways to tell is all the way on the left here, we have this really open kind of really wide, fat, zigzaggy pattern. It's not like your standard residential zigzag zig. It's just really exploded open. Next, we have this kind of half circle thing going on. And then in the middle, we have another one, but primarily I wanted to show you that it's on this strange looking shackle where you can adjust the depth of the lock. These are usually, not always, but usually warded padlocks. Yeah, this kind of brass nipple plate cover thing with a slit in it. We got this little tiny guy over here on the right, which is a kind of awkward gash in there. I have opened up all of these padlocks before with this warded pick set. Oh, sorry. And you'd be silly to not build a second line gear bag with a warded pick set in it. These are less common than pin tumblers and wafer locks, but they are common enough that it is worth having one small tool set like this in your second line gear to have a huge, almost 90% or more likelihood of opening any warded padlock that you come across. These are just really, really inexpensive. So how does this work? Well, I store in my second line gear everything that's on a keychain that's shaped pretty much like a key. They all go on a carabiner like this. So I'll find the set that I want without having to dig through an entire bag. I can do it out here in front of my face. I'll take it off my carabiner and then I'll get to work. So here's how this works. You're going to start with any of these keys. You're going to identify that you have a warded padlock. You're going to put any of these shapes in. You're going to just wiggle it around, angle it up, angle it down, spin it left, spin it right. And you're going to do that for a little while until you don't get an opening and you decide to switch to the next tool. And we're open. That was fast. Let me try that again. Oh, sorry. There it is. We're open. Let's see how fast I can do this. Oh, there we go. This is one I did last night. That's what she said. I usually have the most luck with this little guy. But not today. Man, I did it last night. I'm glad I'm showing you this. These are some of those tools that they have a little bit less science to them, meaning the window for how quick or how long it would take to open these locks is a very vast, wide, spread out window of time. So it could be 1 second, like that second padlock we did, or it could be 10 minutes until you finally get an opening. So there's not a lot of feel going on in there, but for a crash course lesson, this is good enough. This will get you started and it'll get you just a ton of entries. I'm really dedicated to get this open. There it is. I knew I'd get it. And 2 more just for fun to finish out the video. Let's go back to my favorite tool here. There it is. And these tiny little locks are sometimes more difficult than large locks because there's a lot less room in that keyway to work with. But let's give it a shot. And there it is. So there is your warded pick set, and we have those for sale up on our website. Again, you can just check out uncensoredtactical.com, scroll down and click on Gear Store, and that will take you there. We got more products on the way, but right now I think we got a pretty smooth spread. We're getting learning, we're getting moving, and the support means everything to us. Thank you so much for your time, and we hope to see you on the next lesson.